Good morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 102. I'm David Lovejoy.
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
Oh man, one of the best places to hang out and to do some great things. Two great places, the Discovery Center and Wildcat Bluff, and they've got a ton of stuff taking place this weekend and throughout the month. Not just for your children, but for the whole family. Kirk Daniels joins us today. Mr. Daniels, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Well, big things coming this weekend and some things ahead for the Discovery Center in Wildcat Bluff. One of them, Grandparents' Day. We're honoring grandparents.
Yeah, absolutely. So grandparents that come in with kiddos get in for $1 all weekend.
Now, you also have a big event that's kind of tied in with that dollar thing that kicks off today. You want people to come out who maybe haven't gone to the Discovery Center, or maybe their children might have taken a field trip to it. You want to give those people a chance to see exactly what you guys do, both at Wildcat Nature Center and also at the Discovery Center. Tell us about that little sneak peek you're giving up today.
Yeah, for sure. So Discover for $1 is the name of the program this afternoon from 5:30 to 8:30. So we're open later than we usually are. And admission is $1 for everybody. So if you got a big old family, we know that, the cost to get in can add up. So we do this a few times a year so that everybody can come. We want everybody to be able to see what we're doing here at the Discovery Center. So it's a really good moment for, get your kiddos out of school, get off of work, come hang out with us and do something fun. This is sponsored by Texas Tech Pediatrics. So they'll be out here hosting activities and handing out some cool stuff for your kiddos. So we'll have activities outside of what we normally have, plus, all of the exhibits and all the normal stuff that we've got going on. So again, we just want everybody to be able to see what we're doing. And so we do this usually 4 times a year. So we'll do it this month and we'll do it again in the fall.
We always talk about education here on the chat, and this really begs me to ask this. Who really gets the most advantage out of this? The kids or the adults that bring them, the parents? Who gets the biggest bang out of the whole deal?
That's a really good question, and it's actually something we spend a lot of time talking about when we put together our exhibits and our programs up here. Because the easy answer to that question is the kids get the most out of it, because whatever the parents get out of it also passes down to the kids. Education research shows us that the more invested parents are in their own education, and that doesn't mean formal education like continuing to go to college, but just continuing to learn, the more invested their kids are in their education. So when parents come out and they're interested in what we're doing and they get in here and they play with us and they see these animals that we've got, love of learning passes down to their kiddos even more. So the kids get what they get while they're here, but then they also learn from their parents just to continue to love learning forever.
Well, one of the things I really admire about the Discovery Center, I think it's a great opportunity. We've heard the stats. We hear it in surveys and opinion polls that women who participate in those STEM courses in school, numbers are waning. For some preconceived notion, there's sometimes a thought that women aren't mathematically inclined or engineering inclined. And you guys are part of something to dispel that and to also build some confidence. The Girls Who Science program, it really, really intrigues me. Is it well received? Do you get a good number of fair participants when you put together those events each month?
It's very well received. We've had a lot of success with this program already. We've got years worth of people in the community who want to come out and speak at this program. Every month when we host it, we have anywhere from 30 to 60 girls who come hang out with us and see these, experiments that our speakers bring. We do this on the first Monday of every month, and we do take a break in the summer, and then I think in December we won't do it. But keep an eye on our social media pages for that. But it's been a hugely successful program for us, and it started because you talk about that research that's out there. It shows us that in the education fields, so in college and high school, women score just as well, and in some cases better than men do, and participate in these programs just as much, if not more in some cases, than men do. But when it comes to being professionals, being the actual scientists on the ground, being the CEO of the research company, that is where women are largely underrepresented. So there's a barrier in there somewhere that presents these obviously very bright young women from going into these fields and becoming professionals and becoming leaders in these scientific communities. And so we're just doing our part to try and bridge that gap and give these girls some confidence, and then come do some really cool stuff with us.
That's the bottom line. You do some really neat stuff. That's it.
And the way I'm seeing it, the experiment's not limited to the making the volcano that blows up. We get into some really heavy stuff like missiles and stuff like that after a fact, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're really fortunate here in Amarillo to be a scientific hub of not just the Panhandle, but really our part of the country.
Right.
With West Texas A&M University in the area, with Pantex in the area, Excel Energy. We're really fortunate to have all of these really great agencies that really need these bright STEM minds and these people to be interested in what we're doing at our schools and at our universities. So we're just continuing to build on this really cool platform that our area already provides.
Kirk, what are some of the fun things that are coming to the Bluffs in the next couple of weeks?
So the Bluff will also participate in Discover for $1. So this afternoon, today is at the Discovery Center. Saturday, Bluff's admission goes down to $1. And according to, Sheldon and you guys as experts over there at News Channel 10, we might be getting some cooler weather pretty soon. So this might be the time to go check out our trails out here at the Bluff and see what we have going on. Some really great sights going on over there. Later this month, September 28th, we'll be doing sunsets and songwriters out at the Bluff. So just your normal admission to the Bluff, which is $4, will get you in to hear some live music. You can BYOB, or we'll sell some drinks out there at the Bluff as well. That's always a really great time. And then we'll also have that same weekend, we're going to be doing our Blast from the Past, our archaeology hour, with our resident archaeologist that works here at the Discovery Center. It's a very cool program.
Real quickly, Kirk, I want to do. We talk when we do stories on the Discovery Center. We hear the phrase member, non-member.
Right.
Just quickly tell the folks the importance of membership, what that does for you as an organization, the advantages and the perks of it, and how important it is.
Of course. So membership at the Discovery Center gets you access to the Discovery Center, for free for the whole year. So you pay your membership one time, you come in for the rest of the year for free. It also gives you discounts on some merchandise. We do some member exclusive events. We do, member exclusive newsletters, keeping you guys in the loop. And again, it just helps support the day-to-day what we're doing here at the Discovery Center. And then we do some members only. So say we'll have over the summer, we had Harry Potter night and Star Wars night. We'll open those up like half an hour early for members so they can get in and get to some of those activities and stuff a little bit quicker than everybody else. So members are our lifeblood. We say that all the time. They allow us to do what we do every day, even during the seasons when kiddos are back in school,
right.
Attendance is a little bit lower, but people buying those memberships so they can come in whenever they want. Really helps sustain us and helps us, make sure we're covering our operating costs from day to day.
It's a great place, a great asset to our community. Both of these places, Don Harrington Discovery Center, the Wildcat Bluff Nature Center, dollar entrance. Tonight at the Discovery Center, this is your chance to test the ground, check it out, and see what a great place and a great tool it can be in your community. And also tomorrow at both Wildcat Bluff and at the Discovery Center, we honor our grandparents and all those great folks out there taking care of their great grandkids or grandkids. Just a really special treat for that. Don't miss out on it. For more information, you can go to their website. Thank you so much, Daniel, for joining us this morning.
Of course. Thanks you guys again for having me. I can talk about this place all day.
And I'm sure you got to say this too. Horns up, UT. Got Alabama tomorrow.
That's right. That tide ain't rolling this weekend.
That's it, baby. All right. We're out here. Have a safe weekend. Be kind. Be careful.